This is Jackie, and I'm here with Frank of Hatebreed. Day one for me. Dave, I don't know how many days have you been on Warped Tour so far, Frank?
It seems like a month, but I think it's I think it's been barely. I think it's less than 2 weeks.
Oh, that's just a minute then for you guys.
It is. I think there's like another month to go. So
in the grand scheme of things.
Well, we came right from Europe, and we go right back to Europe. So this is really essentially a 3-month thing.
You really get around.
Well, that's we had a record come out last year, and we're just touring. So.
And you guys have been together for about over 20 years. What do you attribute to your band's longevity?
A lot of things. I think that we were fortunate enough to be around before, even the internet and downloading, and the band was successful long before I was in it. A Grammy nomination, had sold a couple million records, were signed to a major label. This was all stuff before people were really downloading music and stuff like that. So, and then the other side of things, we just try to stay true to our music and our message, and try to bring a positive message. Even though you look at the name and the guys in the band, if you didn't know anything about the music, you might think different things. But make smart decisions along the way and learn from other bands' mistakes. I think that that also has a lot to do with it.
Oh, you're very wise. How has your sound evolved from 97's Satisfaction is the Death of Desire to last year's The Concrete Confessional?
I mean, it's still caveman music, really, but it's just caveman music with better production, I guess. Well, the Hatebreed comes from the basements of the hardcore scene in America. And not that we don't do those shows still, we do, but we really broke into the metal scene with things like Ozfest and the movie soundtracks and stuff like that. So I think that we're kind of, Hatebreed became the small fish in the big pond and the big fish in the small pond at the same time. So I think that when we make a record now, we have a wider fan base. I think Hatebreed is a universal thing now, and we have a lot more people to keep happy. It's a very hard thing to do to make a new record after being together for so many years, make ourselves happy, make the fans happy, make something that sounds fresh. But I feel we do a good job of it.
I think so too. What songs on Satisfaction is still endure and still make set lists that you guys create now?
Well, one thing I try to let everybody know about Hatebreed that's special is we don't use a set list. Jamie has a sheet on the drum riser with about 45 songs on it that we could play at the drop of a dime, and it could be any of those songs. I never have any idea what the next song's going to be. So we're playing different set every night because of that. But I mean, Last Breath, Driven by Suffering, Empty Promises, those are songs that from the first record that pop up always. But if we had to play the whole first record in its entirety tonight, we could do it fine, no problem. Matter of fact, we're planning on doing some shows later this year and doing that because it's the 20th anniversary of that record.
Very nice. So why do Warped Tour this year?
Because we're always trying to do something that's a little bit different. We've done Ozfest more than any band besides Ozzy or or Zakk Wylde. And to be able to say you can do Warped Tour as well, and Mayhem Fest we've done, but those are gone now, and I feel like this year with Warped Tour they're going a little bit heavier with the music, and kind of capitalizing, for lack of a better word, the fact that there is an Ozfest and Mayhem Fest, and trying to, when you have bands like Amura, Acacia Strain, Municipal Waste, and Guar and stuff like that, it's not really your typical Warped Tour, I don't think. So we said, why not? I mean, we're always in Europe all summer, flying back and forth, doing the festivals over there. Why not give those a break, at least for this time frame of Warp? Because like I said, we were in Europe before this, and we're going right back after this. But why not? I mean, I'm up for playing for the younger kids. And it's pretty good. I think like a quarter or half the people every time we play and ask how many people have seen the band before, they've never seen the band. So it's great if we can get the young kids over there and breathe some fresh air into the balloon.
I like that. Well, come out and check out Hatebreed on Warped Tour. This is Jackie, thanks to Chorus FM and One Avenue.